page. So I'd love you to give a warm welcome to Dr. Uma Dalavan.
Dr. Uma.
Thank you so much, and go for it. We are thrilled to hear what you have to say, and we love you.
Thank you. I love to be here, and I want to say welcome back. How many of you are new here? Amazing. So one of the few messages I start out by saying is, whatever information that you learned today, reach one, teach 10, and as you teach one person, they will go reach 10 people. And I want to start out by also saying, please, open your hearts. You don't need to use this medicine, but you know somebody that can benefit from it. Open your minds, because we all have an endocannabinoid system. As a physician, I had learned about the digestive system, the reproductive system, the cardiac system, but I had never, ever learned about the endocannabinoid system. And it rolls off my tongue, and even Fran knows it now. So let's start with the first slide. And this is what's happening. Because of what we're doing here, we're reaching so many people. And today, the world is hearing us as well. My fight is for this plant to become legalized throughout the world. I want to see standardizations. I want to see product development. I want to make sure the stigma is changed regarding cannabis, and everybody out there knows about the endocannabinoid system, and I'm doing it through education. As a family physician, as an occupational medicine physician, I'm specialized in heavy metals. I'm also a medical review officer, so my world went from popping people that tested positive for this chemical known as THC to making sure all my employees will test positive if they had to test positive to do a urine test. So 180 degrees, okay? So slide number 1. We're talking today about so many things, and my topic today is your brain, your gut, your endocannabinoid system, and cannabis. So let's jump right into, I just need a glass of water, please. So this system that I knew nothing about, which is not recently learned, but 600 million years old. It's evolved from the sea squirt to what we have in humans today. And this plant comes from my country too. As Ayurvedic medicine, we knew about this plant. But in 1964, Dr. Raphael Meshulam in Israel started to work with this plant and identified THC, CBD, and CBN in 1964. It wasn't until 1988, the year my son was born, that we identified that there was receptors. CB1 was identified, which is primarily in the brain, and CB2, which is primarily in the immune system. But what we now know is that these receptors are throughout our body. Guess what? That's why cannabis works for so many different ailments. It's not the snake oil that people think or want it to be. There's a science, and it works. Just like we didn't understand the mechanism, now we're learning. Do we need more research? Absolutely. But let's stop the rhetoric. Let's stop lying. There's a thing called Google. And there's a thing called www. Go there and look up cannabis and think called PubMed. See how many articles that are written. So when the doctors tell you that there's not enough research, we're going to make your minds a little different today. So what we understand is it wasn't until 1992 that we identified that our body made chemicals that mimic THC. It almost looks so beautifully that it matches. And the first drop of breast milk a baby receives has this molecule that mimics what's in cannabis. How could that be? Right? And that's what started my curiosity. And this was over 11 years ago. Well, the baby suckles, and we know in animal studies, if you block this, the animal doesn't suckle. And what happens? Death. So I explain the endocannabinoid system in one word: life. Dr. Damaso explains the system in 5 beautiful words. He said that the endocannabinoid system is meant for us to relax, eat, sleep, forget, and protect. If any one of these things is not at ease, that we've been talking about, we end up with disease. And that's exactly what's happened to us in our society. What we found is that this connection between the brain and the gut, I really call the gut the first brain. Because what we put in here is what affects every part of us. How we think, how we feel, how we interact. And how, if we don't understand the system and what we're putting into this lovely body of ours, you only got one body, you got one life, and we got this one plan. The connections are so real that there's millions of neurons and dopamine and serotonin. You heard about these, right? Well, guess what? They're neurotransmitters. And what's unique is that the endocannabinoid system mimics the nervous system. So dopamine and serotonin are made and they're released, and they bind to receptors on the postsynaptic. Endocannabinoids are very unique. They're made from the post and they bind to the pre. So it's a retrograde mechanism. How could that be that this is trying to constantly put us at ease? And we understand if this gut is not well, Parkinson's, autism, IBS, and the list goes on and on, is the cause of these diseases. And here we are, what do we treat Parkinson's with? L-Dopa, that we take, because that's what the gut is producing. 50% of our dopamine comes from our gut. 90% of our serotonin comes from our gut. So how important could it be that the foods that we eat? And what's also fascinating is that anandamide, there's that molecule that I mentioned that our body makes. Now, if we replace it with what we call as cannabis, that is also able to work with those receptors. CB1, CB2, TRPV, that works with CBD. And this is why I support the whole plant, not just one molecule. Cannabis has over 1,000 different chemicals. We've identified over 140 different cannabinoids, terpenoids, flavonoids. That's what gives it the smell, the stickiness. And go smell the weed. Find what makes you happy. And try it. Even if not, sniff it. Just smell it. Because aromatherapy and all of these things, olfaction is attached to the brain. Try it in different ways. Sip on it in a tea. You don't have to feel euphoria from it. It's about calming and putting you at ease. There's research. We know that it's a bronchodilator. It brings down your inflammation. That's why, as a bronchodilator, it works for asthma. We don't have our asthmatics using inhalers anymore. They can eat it, they can consume it, brings down their inflammation. People with glaucoma, brings down their intraocular pressure. MS patients, spasticity is decreased. Pain is decreased. Mechanisms are there. And we know now why the gut and the brain system is so important. Research, articles by the National Institute of Science, by Normal, are there. Look for these articles. The research is there. In the first one of the reports from Lancet, Dr. William Reynolds says, when pure and administered, this is one of the most valuable medicines we can possess. They said this in 1890, and that's one of the most important things that I want you all to remember. Cannabis, too, can be contaminated and made into a poison. I want to see this plant protected, that we can grow it properly, not with pesticides and not with heavy metals, and to be able to test it. William O'Shaughnessy brought this knowledge from India to the United States. And it was listed in the pharmacopoeia in this country, folks, from 1850 to 1942. We are facing an opioid epidemic. They knew about this plant. They knew it was for neuralgia. They knew it helped with dysentery. And guess what? It was the treatment. The treatment for opioid addiction and alcoholism and insanity, not the cause of, folks. So let's get the facts straight. It was listed from 1850 to 1942. In 1940, if you look at the records of cancer rates, from the time this plant was removed, we've had more cancers. Doctors had the liberty to write a prescription. Today, I can only write a recommendation because cannabis is in Schedule 1 along with heroin, LSD, and ecstasy, meaning that there's no medical use, no medical research, and a potential for abuse. Well, here's those medicines, folks. Asthma cigarettes, tinctures. And guess what was in the asthma cigarette? Cannabis. Beware young and old people of all walks of life. This may be handed to you by a friendly stranger. It contains the killer drug. Marijuana, murder, insanity, death. Dope peddlers are shrewd. They may put some of this in your tea or tobacco. Reefer makes darkies think they're as good as white men. I wish I could show you what a small marijuana cigarette can do to our degenerate Spanish-speaking residents. That's why the problem is so great. Marijuana is the most violent drug in the history of mankind. I'd like to change that. It's one of the safest if we can keep it safe. All Mexicans are crazy, and this marijuana makes them crazy. So, meanwhile, this crop, billion-dollar crop, is what they said about it. The plant, if it was planted 4 crops, it can actually revive the earth and make it better. Ford had built a car that ran and made completely on hemp fiber and hemp ethanol. Imagine where the world would be had the tyrants had not changed this. And these were the tyrants that we're talking about. The name of Jack Herr, he said it was food, fuel, fiber, paper, and medicine. We replaced it with the Hearst, the DuPonts, the Rockefeller, Carnegie, and Mellon. Synthetic, 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 synthetic. And that's what changed our lives. This marijuana may cause white women to seek sexual relations with Negroes. Every part of this plant can be used, every part, and for food. 3 tablespoons of hemp can give you 10 grams of protein, 180 calories, 20 of the amino acids, 9 of them essential, the perfect omega-3, omega-6 ratio. So Dr. Uma says the 5 Ps. It's for people, it's for pets, it's for this planet, it's for peace and for profit. The biggest profit is your health. Your health is the most important thing. One healthy person can help 4 other people. One sick person takes 4 other people to care for them. So, we have a choice. It's up to you. And this is what this conference is about. And we will continue to remember to do this year after year. So, we see cannabis is in Schedule 1, meaning that there was no medical use, no medical research, and a potential for abuse. Well, I told you that it was listed in the pharmacopoeia. The government has a patent number 6630507, issued on October 7, 2003, and it clearly states cannabinoids, not just one, all of them, as an antioxidant and neuroprotectant. Where does it say neurotoxicity here, folks? They've known about it as a prevention, treatment, and maintenance for Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, dementia, strokes, and cardiac event, and they're not teaching it to us? Aren't you a little perturbed? I am. So go ask your doctors, what do you know about the endocannabinoid system? It's in Schedule 1. I'm fighting for it to be removed, and it needs to be descheduled. It doesn't belong in any schedule, folks. Alcohol kills, tobacco kills, drugs kill. My plant, nobody in the plant has ever died who cannot die, because part of the brainstem that controls our breathing and our heart rate, you can't overdose. You may feel like you're dying, but you ain't gonna die. Okay? And addiction, it ain't gonna happen either. So let's tell the truth from now on. My father said it so beautifully the other day. He said, no information is better than misinformation. So let's get the information, reach 1, teach 10, teach 1. peace. So in my words, but before that, I want to say the words of Dr. Mishula. Receptors are made for compounds that we produce, not because there's a plant out there, folks. This plant has been criminalized. People that have been associated to it have been criminalized. It's about race and politics. It has nothing to do with this plant. So I say, cannabis is not an entrance drug. It's an exit drug from pharmaceuticals, narcotics, and alcohol. Yes. It's an entrance into a whole new world, and I'm out there fighting and screaming, and I ain't stopping. And you guys are all behind me. And the reason I got into this is because I lost my mother coming up on 8 years, and it was her that saw this TV program about Dr. Mishula working in Israel, and I never got to use it for her. But I know she's up there making me a badass. Just think how so holy. And I love you, and I love you, Fran. Thank you.
Amazing. Thanks to her, we're going to see a revolution in cannabis. That level of passion mixed with intelligence and knowledge and medical expertise is what we need to have, the right information that's not mixed with all this politics, and hopefully we'll obtain better efficacy for this wonderful plant that I think is like a gift from God.